Well, hello guys, how are you doing tonight? So, I want to show you a couple of things that changed yesterday after my stream and that I started playing with today. So, there is a couple of things that are going on. Um, I have not really worked a lot in things. I have not really leave my base bunch. I'm gonna be showing you what I have done and why this is cool and stuff. But I started doing portable teleporters. I don't think that I had that earlier in my stream. So portable teleporters are great because I can do whatever and then just say teleport me to any of these frames. One I have in base, I usually don't have a frame for the base one because I just teleport there and it makes sense. I don't teleport from there to other places, just teleport from there to other places. In any case, this frame is gonna take me to my new house. This house is at 0, 0, so chunk 0. And the only thing it has is just the regular multi-wavestone, this thing, and here on the outside at 0, 0, whatever, or altitude, whatever, it's going to be the portal to the mining dimension. Now, and here I have the portal to the nether, just because I want to go to the nether. And the location, it's north of here. The original location, I basically dismantled. So now I migrated everything to that region over there. Totally forgot about my spawner here. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't really care about it. I have these teleporter frame, can go to the mining dimension here, but I think I'm just gonna destroy these chunks. As soon as I migrate to the new world, and I decided I want to migrate to a new world and start the adventure kind of over. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Once I do that, like these chunks are gonna disappear anyways, so I might as well just let them be. So my idea for a couple of days, I don't think it's gonna happen like right now, is I will have the regular series in which I have no armor, no anything, start from scratch. But I do have one of these things, and I'm just gonna go set home there in order to be able to do all of the things that I have been working. But adventuring, all of those things are gonna happen with whatever I can gather at that time. They have changed recipes. I was complaining about how I couldn't get a recipe for the uranium anymore. I think they were rebalancing on that last preview. I was able to make these things. It's the awakening altar, but in order to do the awakening altar, I need more stuff. Well, to make use of it, I need to do more stuff. Energy wise, I think I'm set. I can always crank this up whenever I want, and that's gonna give me energy. This thing right here, the reactor, has produced like half a pellet of antimatter, and that brings us to one of the main things that I wanted to talk about today, which is gonna be the changes this mechanism has. So in terms of rearranging the base, I have done not a lot. I needed oak, so I started planting some trees over there, and then they're gonna disappear at some point. I just need them for the wood. In any case, these guys are working here. I have the nitro crux, which is going to enable these two nitro seeds. And then this nether star is not drawing because I don't have another crux for that nether star. So that said, what have I done with the base? I don't know, just this enchanting thing, so I can enchant stuff. This is not the best enchanting setup that I could do, just good enough. I made some seeds for mobs. Finally, they fixed the you couldn't get the jars before. Now you can make the jars. So there you go. This is a wither skeleton seed, and this one here is an enderman seed. So if I go to my essence, I have different kinds of essence, right? Like wither skeleton, in order to be able to use that, I need to use what they call a skull base. And then I can get wither skeletons. From that, I can do these stars. Now, these things are great because they are in powers of 10, same as this essence. So if I do that, oh, that's not going to be in powers of 10. Wait, what is going on? Nitro crystal, is it 3? Let me just check that. Miss, and this is going to be nitro. So how do I do, what do I do with these things? Or my recipes? Probably they're not implemented anymore. I don't know. So how do I do nitro? I can have bees for sure. Nitro. Oh, I need another star in the center. Okay, so that's okay. But there are a few things that are really useful and happening right now. So I need to take these here because this is going to be a chest-based recipe. If I say new filter, star essence, that's going to give me these petals. You see that? So I can put that in there. And then 3 petals are going to give me another star. So it's basically 27 of these is going to give me another star. So that works. Now I want to take out from there this thing. So new filter, item stack, you take them out, and then that way every 3 I just make a new nether star. I also started with the prediction matrix. This is basically you make one of these models and then you put them in there. It's superior, so it's 66% of the time it's going to work. I need to take this out by hand because I have not coded how to take them out. But yeah, they do a prediction, and that prediction succeeded. So if it succeeds, then it's gonna give me another star in here as well. I wanna use that for the pigling because fighting the pigling is a pain, and I don't even know if it's implemented. Excuse me. But before we go find the pigling, if to see if it's available or not, there are a couple of things that I wanted to show here in the base. Right here, some area. I haven't decided yet. Probably over here. I'm gonna have, excuse me, a giant hole that is gonna go to the level in which I have the bees. If I take this down in there, I have created a new chamber, so I'm underneath that area. This is the. If I go all straight up, that's gonna give me the place in which I have my base, like the portals. But look at all of these beautiful wasted radioactive bees. And I'm really happy that they changed this recipe in particular. Do you see those radioactive bees? Those, in order to make wasted radioactive bees, you make this whole area radioactive. And once it's radioactive, you can basically kill them with radiation. Not these bees, these are what they eat, radiation, but these ones, they don't. Now, in order to be able to transform them, it's like a 5% chance to do that with the bees and the radiation. But they implemented this thing. Are you ready? It's gonna take a while because it's a 5% chance for each pellet, but I have plenty of pellets at this point. Oh, and it went away. Well, thank you. I was demonstrating stuff with you. But anyways, every time that you use a pellet on one of those, radioactivity, look at that. At some point, oh, unlucky me, I took a lot. But now it's a wasted bee. And I don't have to kill the wasted, or sorry, the regular radioactive bees. I can just do that with the wasted ones. And that is awesome. It is awesome because, again, making them was a pain. It was a lot of bees casualties. And now I can just keep on doing spamming until they turn into wasted radioactive bee. No bees harm in this process. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, there's another one there that I'll try to transform. And there's no waste, there's no issue trying to convert other bees. Like, come on, transform. There you go. So if I try to feed these bee instead of feeding it, nothing is going to happen. So that's great. It's a 5% chance. It's still too low, but I think it's more fair than killing your bees in the process of making new bees. So I have a couple of a couple of radioactive bees in here that I need to transform. But other than that, I'm ready to start just making tons of radiation in this area. The only thing I need to do is break a radioactive waste container. Let it be a cube or something else. There you go. And my goal is to have this area filled with these bees so they produce that. Now, the only thing that they are producing right now, well, it's nothing. It's just all of these were radioactive bees, not wasted radioactive bees, and I only have one here. I have these hyperbox in which I have a lot of these other bees. These other guys are doing the heavy lifting, and I can transform them, right? So this is the area where everything started. So my idea here is I just take bees out of this area once I have the power to do so. That's a wasted radioactive bee. So I need to take this one out from here. Wasted. I started doing it here, and that was a pretty bad idea. Wasted. And it's a bad idea because they're a little bit smaller. It's hard to tell, but the color is a little lighter. So there, that's a wasted. And I don't think I have any more. So I'm gonna be taking regular bees from here. There's another wasted right there. I think it's easier to see from far away than it is closer to them. Anyways, it's way easier now to make your wasted radioactive bees. Previously, it was super complicated. Well, not complicated, but it was painful for the bees. You had to kill tons and tons of bees. So there you go. That's another one. Hey, come here. Come on. Oh, I don't have any more of these thingies. Okay, fine. Go there. And I have plenty of these bees already. It's a process. I wanted to show you in camera how that works. But now let's talk about the bad recipes, the ones that I don't love how they change them. So previously, in order to make a mecha suit, I needed basic mechanism components. Nothing else was attached to this. There was no other, what do you call it? Like all the modium components needed. It was completely independent. But now if I go here and I check the recipe, if I say add mecha and mecha, look at this thing. Now it requires an all-the-modium pickaxe, which is freaking expensive. I use this in order to mine the all-the-modium for here. Now, in order to mine the all-the-modium the new way, the only thing that I need, or the only way I can do that, is going to be by doing a netherite. So that requires, of course, to go to the nether first and do a lot of things without AFKing. So it's basically go find them and fight a bastion in order to be able to get this thing. Super expensive. I don't even know if you can break them with essence. If you can break it with essence, then I take my words. Sure, that's fine, I guess. But still expensive. This one requires just the other one, but also the ultimate induction cell, which is super expensive to make. They changed the recipe as well. So, okay, fine, you get one of those. But now take a look at the mecha suit. In order to get the mecha suit, you need to do unobtainium stuff, which requires a lot of things. So yes, I know that this mecha suit is super OP. You get to see in other past videos it was not easy, but not terribly complicated. But now it's just near, not even end game. It's like post game. I don't know. You have to defeat the Ender Dragon in order to be able to go to the Nether, to the other islands. You can technically fly, but and then look at this energy unit. They changed it to something way more expensive than it was before. It was this is an elite induction cell. It was just a regular battery and something else in here. I don't remember what it was, but now it's an endermodium plate. So all the modium. Okay, that's expensive because this is the one that you need like 8 for each one of the pieces. That's 5 pieces, so that's 40 of these. That's too much, but okay, that's okay. The color they didn't change because they realized, like, why do we even care about changing the color, I guess. The laser dissipation now also changed. This is osmium plate. I can live with that. But take a look at this one. The excavation unit requires all the modium. And then the amplification requires netherite, which, I mean, not terrible, but the previous one required an iron sword or diamond sword, something like that. And then the farming unit, they left it like that, so I'm pretty sure the other one was just like diamond. These shears I never craft, but stayed the same. This one though, the silk touch. We did a silk touch. It didn't require all the modium pickaxe, and enriched gold is just gold. Pure enrich it in the machine, and that's that. But these two, man, that's expensive. So also all refinement, look at that. vibranium swords or pickaxes. So there's a lot of changes that this one is cheaper for whatever reason, but blasting unit. It is missing the polonium on most of them, but man, now they're expensive. So if you're starting an earlier pack, I guess it's easier. Some of them don't make a lot of sense to me. So for instance, um, the gravitational unit, they change it. Now it's easier to get. I mean, it's a block of unobtainium, but you don't require the antimatter in order to get that. So one less reason to get an antimatter thing. That's the Elytra, same thing. No longer you require an antimatter. It's just regular oldemonium. That's fine. But what is this? Locomotive boost. That's also expensive, more expensive than it was before. So what I'm trying to say is that if you start in an earlier version of the mod pack, it's way easier to just migrate to a higher version and then you get the suit. Is that cheating? Probably, because you're using a previous recipe, which is cheaper. You do you. I started that way. But I also did a full playthrough of all the modiums 9, in which I used recipes that were nearly as expensive as these ones, and I'm pretty happy with what I did there. So I honestly, I don't think there's any reason on suffering to do all of these. They are expensive. These are really expensive recipes. Look at this. The magnet charm, that wasn't like this. It was just like redstone and lapis lazuli on the top. So they change it for the sake of including it in the ores, but I think it's pretty unbalanced because now you cannot use the mecha suit until you're pretty much done with the game, and then at that point, and why do you care? There's other armors in the game that you can use. So no, I don't know. That's my 2 cents. They tried to balance the game, and I totally agree that the game needed some balancing, but at the same time, I think they went to the opposite side. It was super cheap to do, and now it's super expensive to do. So there has to be a happy medium. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. They know what they do. I don't know how to code for these types of mods, so maybe it makes sense for them to do something like this. And balancing, they have done the game 10 times already, so they know what they're doing. I don't necessarily agree with the changes they did on this one, but at some point they may change again. So that's why I don't fixate that much on recipes or showing you how to do recipes whenever I'm doing this. Are you radioactive? Yes. I need to filter them better now because I have a lot of these guys. Are you? No, and so yeah. Now one thing with this change, I don't know if the piglich has spawned already or not. In the pyramid, it wasn't spawning before. So yes. Now one thing before I go, I wanna start making. Oh, probably doesn't make sense to do any in here, but in here, as you can see, I have a lot of bees that are just idling. So I need to make more of these thingies, and I will be doing that before I go. Just a couple. This is going to be, I want to make beehives. In order to make beehives, I am missing these beehives. So that give me 7. Actually, you can make more. Let's do 20. And then in order to make these ones, I need oak planks. And for that, actually, let me show you something. If I go here, have this sewing factory. It's not that I really need it, but I want to show it because it's cool. So if I take these ones, let's say I take that many, I can repopulate with that. Ultimate sewing factory. I can put all of these. Notice that instead of 4, it gives me 6, which is great because now there's less that I need to worry about. And I need the oaks, so I'll be mining them off camera. And that also gives me sawdust, which lets me move spawners. Not that I need them, but now I can. And there are other uses for that, I think. So sure, now I'll have a lot of oak planks for the rest of my life, I guess. Anyways, let's go back to, I have a regular bee. So everything started with these guys here. Thank you, you're my heroes. You're gonna have a dimension on your own. It's like 6 bees total, doing all the heavy lifting of the rest of the farms. These ones here are just the collection of all the bees that I have to I had to find a couple of them, and then I created a couple of them. Like this is in this recipe is you take a bee and then you feed it TNT, and that gives it a creepy bee, a creepy. Then a creepy and iron bee. It's gonna give you that either these, the uranium, or the uraninite bee. And that's the current recipe. You can check that in GAI or EMI. I think that's the latest version. Team B, yeah, alongside with the other bees, are gonna be, and the Mason bee, I think it is going to be a crystalline bee and an iron bee. No, iron bee is with something else. I don't remember. Check the recipe, and that's gonna be giving you either a tin or no. No. I'm saying it wrong. The Creeby and the iron bee is gonna give you that one, the uranite or the uranium. And then this one here, the crystalline bee and something else. I think it's a carpenter. No, I don't know. What's one of the mining bees is gonna give you that iron bee and tin bee and other things and other bees like that. So yeah, check the recipes. It's just GIE, MIE, EMI. So let's say, see, that's why I have the recipes pinned in here. Iron bee, I can show you that. It's a crystalline bee and an ashy mining bee. For the ashy mining bee, you have to find it. I found it in the world. For this one, the crystalline, you need to find it in these quartz. But once you have the iron bee, if you want to make a radioactive bee, it's an iron acri bee, and that gives you that one. And then those can mate between themselves. The wasted cannot mate, because I guess that would be too easy. And this hyperbox is empty. It's just, this is the area where I kill the wither, so it doesn't fly away from my base. That's basically changes that I did in the off-camera realm. So this time, that thing, I need to take it out. It succeeds 2 out of 3 times, so that's great. I have a lot of nether stars now. I have killed a bunch of them. Nether stars, I have 195, but I think I killed like 20 or something. These are the trophies that you get now for finding these guys. I love them. John's trophies are great. So yeah, the uranium is feeding this machine. This machine is generating the energy super fast. That is going to give you waste. That waste is going to go into here. That's going to give you polonium if it's daylight time. And then that polonium is going to go into this machine, and using that energy coming from this place is, or the same energy that I generate over there, is going to transform that into antimatter. But as you can see, it's a super slow process. So I'm glad that they changed it so you don't require antimatter anymore. But at the same time, the recipes are super expensive, so I feel like there's some balancing needed. All right, where was I? Giving my 2 cents about the bees. Yes. So I went out for this, and then I need to go into this hyperbox. So now that I'm here, let's add more of these. So I need advanced oak beehive. Sorry, I forgot that I'm using the QIO drive now. So that, how many can I make? 10. I don't know what's missing. Oh, I guess that's missing. So beehive. And then I'll need some other things, but for now, let's just give these guys some houses. And these are leaking honey, meaning that I need to harvest them. And I need to harvest them by using some flasks that I don't have because I don't have enough yet. Well, I haven't made enough yet. It's not an expensive recipe. Honeycombs. Did I just use all my honeycombs? Honeycombs. Yes, I have. Interesting. So these are gonna give me honeycombs no matter what, but I think I just use them on all of those other ones. So it is what it is. But let's take these and connect them. Okay. That drawer is going to be feeding to here. Now, while I have the other things, I could potentially just put in these guys. Get out of there, you CDB. There. And I'm gonna take them out once I there. Once I have more of these, I can do that. Now that is at 0, so that means that these guys here have a lot of honey. They are not producing yet. So that's not what I meant to do. R wrench, take this out and put this back in here. What did I want to do here? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I wanted the flasks. So for that, I need search for glass. Pam, 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 and then do as many as I want. Do I need this many? Probably not, but I'll do some glass later. Do I have sand? Yes, plenty of sand. Oh no, not plenty of sand. I need to go radar desert or something. But see, the flasks are now being filled in here, and then all of the bees are gonna go into the right place. And then I'm just gonna take some of these bees and transform them into what I want them to be. Now that way, this is going to start producing a lot of the things that I need. Bees are gonna be occupied doing stuff. There. And this is way easier to do whenever they have like ethereal glass, but this has not been implemented yet. Ethereal glass is a special glass that you can go through, but nothing else can. So yeah, if I go back here, these guys need a house to live in, but I have not made them, and I also so wasted, which means that the other bee is out here. Let's convert the last bee that should be one of them, which is you. You can tell because you're the only one eating. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Wasted bee. I don't have any other radioactive bees in this area. I also have a big issue with this hole right here. They all move into that spot, and then they all died in a gruesome way. Not all of them, of course, but Stinger. Do you see this? I don't even know what to do with stingers, but 66 of my bees died on that tragic accident. I just made a hole, and accidentally all of them flew into that hole, and they just stayed there. They decided they wanted to move into that hole, and that was that. That was the end of my bees. It was a sad moment. All right, anyways, last thing that I'm gonna do here is going to go smelt, is that the word for it? 'Cause I don't know what it is. My sand. That way I'm gonna have more glass. And take out these things. So superior, I don't take this out. And last thing is going to be go find the pig beach, maybe. Or compass. Energy is at 93%, so I might as well just recharge it while we are here. That. And start recharging these while you are recharging your fuel. Side note, I like iron jetpacks better than this jetpack, but at the same time, it's they didn't have the recipes, so let's check if they do. So if they do, I will do some iron jetpacks maybe. Add iron jetpacks. There you go. I wasn't able to craft this basic coil, so now I can, which is great. It's not expensive. Advanced coil, this coil, ultimate coil, so everything I can make. Apparently they remove the unobtainium versions of that, so maybe they have not implemented them yet. Best one that I can get is emerald, which is great. Now the reason I like this one better is because it flies in a straight line, like in creative mode, and it only consumes energy, but that is gonna take the backpack slot. So it's not that it's terrible because now I have a QIO drive, but at the beginning of the game, not having a backpack is not great. So yeah, there you go. Last thing that we're doing tonight is gonna go find a big beach. What time is it? 32. So I have plenty of time to do that. And once I find it, I'm gonna be using this data framework to put it in the deep learner and start killing most of them. Is mob. No. There other mob that I really like is the swap with mobs. I forgot the name of the mode. It's a mode in which you use a swap in order to generate the DNA of a mob, and then you put it in a recipe, craft it, give it to a chicken, and that gives you the spawn egg of that mob, which is great because you can put it in any spawner, and that's that. All right, so let's go to the nether. No, to the other. Well, I kind of have to go to the nether in order to go to the other. That's not what I meant. So why am I doing this? Have a Paxel, a Supremo Paxel at that. I forgot my backpack. That's not great, but I can keep it home. Oh, and I don't have a portal here because I moved. The other one is there, like it's not that far away. There. Awesome. So let's go home to pick up my backpack. There it is. Hi, backpack. Sorry that I forgot that I was carrying you. There. There's nothing in the backpack. Now there's cabbages. My cabbages. And that's that. So F to place it, and now I can do back. Teleport back where I was. The other thing that I'm glad they have not patched, I hope they don't, because this dimension is super awful, is no fly in here. So if they do that, sorry, that's what it was in All the Mods 9. So I'm assuming they're gonna be doing it, but I really, 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 really hope they don't. RTP, so random teleport in this world. So I'm at 22 minus 55, and now I'm 2200, 5,000. So the reason I did that is so I can find a new add all dungeon, no, ancient pyramid. And I want an ancient pyramid. 2,000 blocks away, that's great. Oh, look at that. I happen to land on one of these guys. I don't need that, but why wouldn't I want to take the diamonds? Hey. Yeah. And then netherite, right? Because reasons. Why do you want it? Because reasons. Yeah, it's a super dangerous area. Right. Trying to save some battery here. Didn't work. There. Did I take off? 6. No, didn't take it off. Did I take it all now? Oh my gosh. 6. No, I'm missing some. Where? Why do I even want that? I do. That's all I know. And then I found the library on the other ones, and I think that's the other thing. In order to get the mecha suit, you will need the template that you can only find in these areas, which you can now only do without the mecha suit. It's insane. It's I don't love the new recipe. All right, so where was I? 2000 this way. Yeah, the mecha suit is OP. I get it. So if you haven't migrated to the latest version, make sure that you make your units, which are the upgrades for the mecha suit, before you move, because otherwise it's going to be more expensive and you won't like it. I'm not liking it. Look at that, there's another one. No, focus. Focus, I need to go to the pyramid. Wanna find a big leech. Actually, a couple of them, because I don't remember how many do I need in order to find that. I needed some momentum, but these trees aren't helping. Right there. Right there you go. Fly, there you go. These things. The first time that I found them in All the Mods 9 was underneath the earth. I actually came from underneath because you couldn't fly, so I basically went underneath the ground. I will need these things. Thank you. The sand. There's a pyramid. I've never seen a pyramid with trees on the top like that before. So big lich should be spawning on the outside. And I don't see a single big lich. Big lich. Where are you? Big glitch, come out and play. I guess it's not spawning yet. Big glitch is usually just here on the outside. I don't see us. Oh, there you go! Big glitch! Model framework. Hi. Hey, sir. Do you mind if I ask for your autograph? That it? Did I do it? That deep learner? No, I need these. Sir. Why can't I put in the data of that thing in here? By the way, I don't know if he has a ton of health, 9,999. But he drops his heart. So say add hostile, then hold shift for more information, collect that. How do I make one? You just do that, but he's not letting me. Why? This is an empty one. So let's see. Let's see. You. Let's make another one just to be sure. I need stone. But I don't have enough stone. How come I don't have stone? Compress stone. Yep, that's what's happening. There. So I should have enough for making this thing. Do a couple actually. There. And then that. And then this. And then I'm gonna do this one then. Where are you, pig glitch? Come here. Why aren't you letting me scan you? Is that hurting him? Oh, there you go. So he just didn't want to work with you? I can do multiple. What's happening? There you go. I don't know. Maybe hit his feet? Who knows? Then after you do that, you put the neural host network here, and then you start killing him. And he will eventually be killed. So, sword. There. Yeah, you have to aim at the feet. Well, the rest of the body is just for show. The feet. That's where the mob is. Maybe the bounding box is bad? I feel bad about killing you. Not really, but I kind of do. But you don't hit back. I think the main challenge is like fighting the other mobs. There. Did he drop the heart? No. But he dropped the trophy. Why didn't he drop the heart? That's like the only reason I'm here for. And then the deep learner, I need 1 out of 6. So I need to kill 6 of those in order to make it so I can start simulating it. Even if it fails, like, yeah, it can fail. Oh, there's another one. There's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get out of here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 hits to kill the pig glitch. That's way too many. And he's being like this, like there's literally no AI to him. Ever since they created, I think. I've never find one that I can fight. Where use? There another one? I need another 3 of you, so I can leave you alone. I don't think he spawns in the center of the thing, by the way. So I'm just gonna get really far away, like this far away. So anything in that area despawns, and then I turn around. Try again. I might also want to go to the find the elytra in the end, just so I can fly without spending that much energy. Although it's not like I'm lacking of energy at this point. There you go. More spawn. There's another 3 exactly what I need. So I another few. Okay. Where's the other one? Why are you here? I have killed a what total of 4. This is the 5th one. How many hearts do I have? 0. I have 0 hearts. Who's shooting arrows? I saw another one. Where's the other big leech? There it is. There it is. Hey, is he running? Never seen him running. You're running in the pyramid? Don't go in the pyramid. Ah. Wait. Sorry. Get out of the pyramid, please. I don't want to deal with your friends inside. Done. Alright, so these should be basic tier now. Awesome. And with that, I don't have to kill any more of these guys. Of course, the more that I kill, the better, the cheaper it's gonna be. Because as you can see, the prediction matrix failed, but killing them does count. So the more that I can kill in here, the less prediction matrices I have to waste. So we're fine. There. I will potentially just leave a thing here. Let's do that. Shormorkingstan. I claim you the name of Shormorkingstan. There. Torque Miracle. So if I need to, I mean really need to come back and start killing these guys. That one can hit me, but I don't know why. There. It's not the poison. I don't know what it is. It's the... You're poison. What else are you? That's what you are. I don't know exactly what hurts me inside of the mecha suit. It's not poison, because it wasn't hurting me. That she might throw a potion of damage, and maybe that bypasses the armor. I don't know, but if I have a bunch of witches, that's when I should be worried about stuff. All right, so with all of that, let's go home. And actually, yeah, let's go to bed. I got to bed because solar neutral activators for these things only work on daytime. So if I had anything working going on in there, that would have worked. And then mining trees. It's so simple with this. The nice thing too about that is that if I have secret touch enabled, that gives me the leaves, and with the leaves I can have biofuel, and with the biofuel I can make more PvET sheets, and yes, that's a thing. Also, mining with the mecha suit, really recommended. Now that I have all of that, let's put some trees back. That's how I planned. Now, super random. It used to be a delicate matter. Now it's just like whatever. It's easy. Um, oh, another thing that I haven't done for my bees is make sure that I recycle the bottles by taking out the honey. There's not a lot of things that I can do with the honey. There's a bee queen dimension thing. I don't know how to get there. Bee. Variant bee spawning. Queen bee, the bumble son. Add the bumble. Let's do that. Add the add bumble. So they have other things in there. I don't know how to reach that dimension. So I will take a look. Because that's something I need to do in order to find magic dirt. So I don't know how to get to the queen's dimension. Block, crystal tower. They're like a bumble portal. Porous, and continuity. I don't know what that is. All right. The other thing that I can do with this is, get ready, blasting power, extreme. I already finished the recipe. This is my excavation zone. It's like really bad. That's why I keep it all the way over here, because I don't like seeing it. But that's a giant hole. So are you ready? This is a 9x9 hole. All right. But I can make it better, because I can do this and this. And excavation speed extreme. So that is the area that I'm gonna mine. Do it here. What is happening? I'll show you what's happening. Do you see all the levels that I'm getting? So I reach deep slate, and that's why it's a little bit more hard to mine. The backpack, it's a must. And bedrock. Do you see that giant hole? Not all of them are gonna work like this, of course. And I need to be kind of careful with the experience if I care for that. But look at that. That's mining from over there all the way down here in like less than a minute, less than 20 seconds, I should say. And these are all of the things that I got. Super crazy, isn't it? Now, one thing that I like doing is disabling the compressing, compacting. Delicious apples. Um, so with crafting, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. And what are you doing, Alberto? Well, I'm glad you asked. I am taking all of these, uncompacting it, and then once I have that, I put home, I can put them back in my suitcase. That's why I didn't want to compact anything. And then just put the backpack in here. That is going to start taking all of the things that I can smelt. I don't think I can smelt the 2Xs, but some Xs I can. Oh, and I'm smelting armor. That's cool, I guess. So yeah, it's going to take everything that I can smelt and it's going to smelt it. And that I find incredibly neat. Look at that prosperity ore. Finding all of that was hard. But now, make a suit, it's doing it. Gold, block of gold. I think that's it. Nope, copper. Blocks of copper. I think that's anything I can smelt. And then, now this is the other part. So I know that I cannot smelt these. Back here. I can just start uncompressing them like so. I should start with the 2Xs, that makes more sense. Nickel, silver needs to be uncompressed, tin needs to be uncompressed. I think that's it. Netherite. I don't need these or this. My cabbage. I'm gonna go out. Probably won't need the leaves, but I think I have plenty of space in here in the drive. Yep. 837 and larger than half of the pile has been used. All right, now I need 2 more simulation chambers for those guys. So let's do that. Add host simulation chambers. Let's do 2. 1 and why couldn't make 2? Because I don't have one of those. 1 and 2. And then I need a fabricator. I need a single fabricator for that because it's the same thing. So fabricator, need one of those. Simple fabricator. That's that. So these set up gonna be here in the back. I don't want to go this line because this is not loaded. This is loaded. This isn't. Maybe I can just put it somewhere else. Have plenty of space in the base. Put it. So yeah, maybe there is one. There's gonna be the other, and then I need an electric cable here and here, and then from here I will be taking these 2 out. Then one goes here and one goes here. And I need a chest. Not a chest, a drawer. And I need an upgrade for the drawer. This is going to be a sophisticated. It's not sophisticated. What is the name of these? Functional. Functional storage. I need one of these downgrades. I love them. They're the best. So what these do is you put it there. Let's say that thing is going to be here, there. I want it to be facing me. I don't want to explode things, so let's just switch to the low speed thing. Sorry, it's just funny. There. That. And then I need pause prediction matrices. So prediction matrices, they are going to go in here. 4 of them. And then only 64. I don't want more. And I want to lock that drawer so only prediction matrices can go in. I don't think that's totally needed because I need a... Oh, well, maybe it's going to be needed. Up there. You're going to feed... Is that a logistical? No, that's a mechanical pipe. Do I have any logisticals left? So that, and that, and that, and that. And there is going to be this thing takes out, this takes out, that goes in, and then you take out as well. So everything went there. And now I need an mecha exporter. So mecha exporter, oh, I forgot. I need to do it here. So one core, one ultimate controller. I need to make more of these. I need to spam make a couple. That. And now that is the exporter. And I need the prediction matrix. So that way I can just put that here, there. And then I say export without filter, but near filter of that. And this is going to be on this frequency. So there, it's 0. But as soon as I put this one back, this one has some. Okay. Do you have some? Yes. Do you have energy? Yes. So now it's going to start predicting. And it's going to fail a bunch. Until it gets it right. Once it gets it right, it's just going to push that in here. And from here, I can take the Piglich heart, I think. So let's do this. I'm going to store this in. My backpack should be done by now. But I have stuff, so I just need to put it here. It's going to start taking things out of that backpack, and they're going to go into my chest. So that's great. But I need to do add post prediction matrices. And for that, I can do a lot. Lots. So if I did everything right, and I think I did, there. This is going to be full with them. That's going to be 64. I need to take these out. I need to figure out a way of taking them out. Otherwise, so that's going to be the superior, and it's going to start making wither stars. Which, I mean, do you see how much is one of these? It's 4 glasses, 1 gold, 1 iron, and 1 clay ball. That's going to give me a prediction matrix, which is going to be used here. Has a 72% accuracy, and that's going to give me a nether star. So that's cheap. That one failed, but Who cares? If they fail, they're going to give you the other thing. Now with the pig leech, it's going to take a while in order to get there because now it's at basic level until it is at 10%. So 1 in 10 are going to succeed, 9 out of 10 are going to fail. But once it succeeds, it is going to start improving these things. So right now it's at 10.67. See, this one is at 9.25, 9.26 because it succeeded. Great. So here I have a pig leech heart. I can just get pig leech hearts out of the things that it's predicting. I killed 6. I got not a single pig leech heart, and that should gives me a quest here. So speaking of, I haven't checked the quests because some of them got reset. Some of them are fine. I'm not even sure which. This one is marking like custom portal. Sure. So there's a bunch of things that I have not claimed in here. But that's going to be it for tonight, guys. This is my middle name. That's actually Alberto, as in BS Alberto, which is my channel. So I'm sorry I didn't check my chat earlier. And I don't remember what was I doing before I saw the chat. That's why I don't pay attention to the chat. Sorry. Ko Tang. I hope I pronounced that right. My middle name is Alberto. I go by it. All right, so I have my pig leech heart there. It failed. See how many fail. I just need to know exactly how to take this out, so I can, whenever they fail, I can do stuff with them. Probably another one of these content drawers. That's not a terrible idea. I'll try it. What time is it again? That's it for tonight, guys. I went by 5 minutes. So like and subscribe and tell your friends it's a fun stream. Goodbye.